Someone disagreeing with your beliefs and calling them inaccurate doesn't mean that they're insulting your beliefs. They're simply labeling them inaccurate. And, ironically, accurately so. You believe in bullshit. Now, insulting you would be calling you a stupid fuck, which I'm going to probably fucking do later, because I'm going to show that you, in fact, are a stupid fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus was a spiritual man. Why would he have sexual relations with a little kid? Well, are you saying that there's a correlation between spiritual men and pedophilia? And again, you were referencing homosexuality. Are you saying that spiritual men are less likely to be homosexual, or they're less likely to be sexual with boys? Don't even get me citing examples, because the Catholic Church catches way too much bullshit heat about that. Or maybe not too much bullshit heat. I'm not even going to judge that, but they get it enough, so I'm not even going to get into it. You already know what the fuck I was going to say. Okay, how does praying prove that you're peaceful? Praying. I've heard people pray before they shoot at someone else. I've heard people pray before they blow themselves up. Praying doesn't make you peaceful. You're like, these people pray like 5 times a day. That's not citing evidence for their fucking peacefulness. If you're going to cite evidence for their peacefulness, you could cite a peaceful region, like people living together in peace with no war and not blowing each other up or destroying each other's mosques or blowing each other up in fucking gymnasiums or burning each other's house down or forming death squads and ripping children out by their hair into the streets and bludgeoning them with a rifle to death. Like a broken skull of a child with brains scattered all over and like splattered on the back end of an assault rifle doesn't seem much like peace to me, and I've seen these fucking people pray. I've seen it. You're talking about don't talk from ignorance? Well, I don't think you use that word. I don't think you have the fucking wit to use that. But you were talking about don't talk unless you know what you're talking about. Well, I'm going to shine that fucking bright light of like speculation back on you. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I, on the other hand, do. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what these people are killing each other for. I've talked to them, and I've been on less nice ends of things that weren't exactly conversations. You're a fucking stupid shit. Yeah, I'm insulting you. I'm insulting you because you were being a fucking idiot, and you deserve reprimand. Someone deserves to walk up and go, hey, stop fucking acting stupid. And that's exactly what you're fucking doing. You know, I'm calling a spade a spade. You are a fucking dumbass for saying that shit. Okay. Don't, like calling your beliefs inaccurate is not, insulting you. It's not fucking insulting you. Your beliefs are inaccurate. You believe in bullshit. You believe in fucking assumptions made that are epistemologically incorrect. They argue with metaphysics, like they're trying to make assumptions about the outside world needs, like the entire universe itself needs a definition. It needs like a reason, one first cause, or all of your assumptions out of a stupid fucking Bible. And if you traced biblical history back to where it came from, and don't fucking quote that fucking bullshit ass fraud Josephus to me. And even if you did, you wouldn't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't assume you would be able to figure that out. I don't think you could reason yourself out of a wet fucking cardboard box. But let's just give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you have a working knowledge of biblical history. Then you would know that those books weren't written by the people that they were supposed to be assumed so. But let's take a step back from your bullshit, crazy, miracle whipping, flooding and killing millions of innocent people and burning entire cities, including fucking children and shit there, Bible, and let's step back from that fucking load of easily defeated bullshit and go to the idea of God. Okay, first of all, an idea of an all-loving and all-powerful God, not to mention an all-knowing God, is impossible. Alright, also the idea of free will and a creator who's all-knowing also is impossible. The idea of a creator, while not impossible, because aliens could have created it, it's very, 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 very unlikely. If you understand physics and how chemistry works, you could understand that it would seem like a miracle if a statue waved to you. It would seem like it. You were just walking down the street and a statue just waved to you. But it's possible. All the atoms and all the fucking particles inside the hand of that statue could agitate just so that it would wave. It is possible. It's completely possible. Now, it's not on the probability levels that we're used to dealing with. In the entire history of the universe, if you had set down a statue and left it there, the chances of it waving its hand are infinitesimally small. It's ludicrous to suggest it as a probability, but it is a possibility. It's possible, just like the possibility of us being created. All of the signs point to otherwise. And that's why you use logic. It's the assimilation of new knowledge and putting in with pieces of shit you already knew and making sense of the whole picture. Contradictions don't exist. And if contradictions do exist, it's not in the universe. That's not what's fucked up. You've got to have your view on the universe, because all it is sight. You can't say, oh, well, that's fucked up. No, your vision is fucked up. Or your like sensory data was incorrect based on, you know, situational controls. And even that, there's context there, and there's a lot to figure out. You can't just fucking like jump in and say, don't insult my beliefs, when you can't fucking defend them. I know you can't defend them, because no one can defend them, because they're not fucking logical. They don't make sense. Believing in God is fucking bullshit, and you just need to fucking get over the fact that that's just make-believe. Like, you could fucking cite, like, all of, oh, I believe because of faith, I believe because of this, blah, 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 blah. The same shit would work for fucking fairies. It would. It would. The flying spaghetti monster is as equally useful in scientific explanation of our universe. Like, and you're going to sit here and be like, posit that even, A, Jesus Christ existed, which I fear you would not be able to assemble even a useful, like, on any stage at all that would be able to be presentable, like, set of evidences, even for his human existence, much less a divinity, because it can't be, because it's supernatural, it's outside of nature. And then you're trying to explain one of the big questions, like, where did the, you know, what's the explanation for the universe? What's the cause of the universe? What's the reason? Now you're taking a framework that allows reason, and you're making a logical fallacy, and you're jumping into ridiculousness by trying to explain it with shit inside itself that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. But if you're going to try and do it, which you're assuming that it needs an explanation, which obviously it doesn't, it's a primary. There's no such thing as needing an explanation for a primary, because it's a prerequisite for explanation. But let's say you're going to try and apply that. What you're going to get from that is you're going to get the fact that you don't provide any useful data at all. Saying a God did it. How did he do it? Mystically. You know, why did he do it? Oh, because he's God. Like, what did it? Oh, God. Why is it a personality? How would that, like, even if you could prove that there had to be a reason, which you couldn't, you would have to prove that it would have to be a personality, and that would be around. And not only that it happened once, but that that is still happening now, that thing is still around. And even if you could somehow prove that, how would you prove that it's your particular God out of all the fucking millions and 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 millions of imaginary fucking gods that each and every person has in their fucking heads? Like, your idea of Jesus Christ is not the idea of Jesus Christ for somebody else. It's a fucking meme, and it's being passed around like a fucking mental virus, because you people don't have the strength to break free from the fucking bullshit. So yeah, yes, am I insulting you? Yes, I'm fucking insulting you, because you're acting like a fucking moron. Fuck. So don't fucking tell me don't insult Muslims, don't insult Muslims, don't insult Christians. Y'all are a bunch of fucking deluded fucking... Oh my god, you're deluded. Okay, that's not an insult. Disagreeing with your posits about reality isn't insulting you. Okay, my fucking a lot of my family is Christian. A lot of my friends are Christian. A lot of my coworkers are Christian. A lot of the fucking people, my, like, just casual acquaintances, and I'll talk to them. I'll argue with my Christian friends. I love arguing with my Christian friends about their fucking incorrect beliefs about the universe. And they're incorrect because they're provably incorrect. They're obviously incorrect. Like, there's logical fallacies built into the belief itself, much less trying to make a fucking, like, claim that, oh, it's faith, or oh, there's fucking miracles, or something like that. If you make appeals to that shit, you know your ship is fucking sunk. So don't fucking start that shit to try and prove it. So if you're really going to talk about, like, don't insult your beliefs, I'm not insulting your, yes, I'm fucking insulting your beliefs. I'm insulting you because you're a fucking idiot. I'm not insulting Christians because they're fucking people that I don't know and they don't necessarily do things. They have made one assumption about something that's kind of important, but they're just deluded. They're either ignorant, vicious, and or they're fucking lying, or yeah, it's either they're ignorant or they're lying. I mean, what else could it be? You know, they got duped, then they're ignorant. You know, or they're intentionally doing it on purpose. I mean, are they lying to themselves? That's a possibility, but it's still lying. I wouldn't say vicious because a lot of people are delusional, and delusions aren't necessarily vicious. But you're fucking horribly stupid in this video. You're horribly stupid in this video. You expose yourself so openly to how ignorant and ridiculous your point is. Like, I'm gonna slam people for disagreeing with my beliefs. Like, I'm gonna embarrass them because they don't agree with me. Like, oh my god. Like, How would someone debate with you? Like, how would you have an intelligible conversation with someone that doesn't agree with you? That's like a big, not necessarily a big sign of being uneducated and being unworldly. It's being immature and just downright fucking stupid. Like, before you open your mouth, think. If your mouth is closed, flies cannot get in. Like, think patiently about what you're going to say before you fucking say it. Or at least know what you're talking about. Have a little bit of background. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. Especially with insulting people and correlating that to fucking disagreeing with them. Yes, I fucking disagree with you. And yes, I'm going to fucking insult you. Because you acted fucking stupid. So fuck you. Anyways, Ashley's hot. This is the Aborted Soul. Peace out. And fuck off.